Okay, that would be Libra. Yeah, just did a read and it was horrible for all the air signs. The phone turned, the camera turned itself on. So I might as well do a different read. And I thought, oh, what are they? What is it that you should know that the person you have on your mind is thinking about you? What is it that they don't tell you? So I pre-shuffle the cards, of course. I have no clue what's in there. Cross my heart and all those things. Let's see the person you have on your mind, their feelings, etc., etc. And what is it that they are not telling you? What are their secrets? Right, Libra. Getting ready. Well, seems to be you make their sun shine. You make their sun shine. You make them pretty happy. Okay. They are overthinking. Whatever you into, whatever you guys have, they're overthinking it. Seems to me they might be either talking to someone else, or it is a complete silence, kind of silent treatment, or very little kind of communication between the two of you. This individual, they might come out as a little bit bossy, wonderful, like a big bear. They've got their money in order, but they also have this subtle way of bossing you around, kind of telling you that I am the boss. But they're not coming out as very humble, but you do make their sun shine. It seems to me that this is a truth teller. They like to have clarity in things. So you might be dealing with someone who have a very selective kind of anything about it, selective kind of secrets. Like, I want to be frank, I want to tell you anything, but there are certain things we just don't talk about. You feel me? So it doesn't make you a bad person. They're coming out as a little bit isolated, as like right now they have no intention of taking any actions towards you, either in love or friendship, but they are emotionally, they really do pretty well on their own. And that's not something they would tell you, that, you know, actually I'm doing pretty well on my own. Because the Emperor, this is someone who is married or have been married, someone who's built his entire life, something that is great. This individual does not want to have a new beginning or you know, release himself from the empire and become a Sadu anytime. This is someone who is stuck in their own throne. If this is the Iron Throne, one of those swords is far up his ass. He's not going to move. What it's not telling you is that he can be very emotionally manipulative, and that's not something he himself thinks that he is. He thinks that he's very frank, but truth to be told, emotionally, he is manipulative. He can, I don't know, he doesn't like to come out as a victim. He likes to be the smart one. So he could be more like, oh my God, I see you're not doing so good. I'm going to help you. Do not accept help from this individual, because they are going to use this help against you. Messenger of fire. Messenger of Earth again. What I get that this is not someone who are very, is it reciprocate? They are not very open to ideas that other people have. It is my ideas that count, not yours. I am the boss here. I had a boss like that, Aries, female, and she always had this constant issue with me where she had to point out that she was my boss. So she always knew best, when in fact she didn't, because what I was working on for this big company was not her field. But she pointed out that I'm your boss, and I said, sure, you are the boss, I'll do as you wish. I just had to point out that that was not what I was trained to do. So you're asking me to do something different than I was trained to do. Her big Aries ego didn't like that. So, you know, all of a sudden I had an enemy, and well, Hangman. If there is a love connection between the two of you, this individual is not really doing anything. Yep. He's just really hanging there waiting for his enlightenment to come. Perhaps he's a Christian and waiting for Jesus to descend to earth, or to ascend from below. I don't know. He's not doing anything. Love, strength in reverse. This is someone who's coming out like he's really got the guts to do so many things. When it's come to talking about love and things that are a little bit fragile, he is not going to tell you anything. Anything that might put his masculinity into, well, his masculinity must not be questioned. He's coming out as very masculine with the Emperor energy, and with all those energies also. Can be a woman, like I told you about the boss. She was Aries, and I wouldn't be surprised if that woman had a little tiny dick somewhere. Anyway, let's move on. Another thing they're not telling you is that they feel a little bit left out. They're actually quite lonely, and they might also have lost a few coins. Yeah, there's a loss here, some kind. So again, one thing you need to know here is that they feel they have the right to manipulate because they are so great. They are the bosses of bosses. They are the bosses of managers. They are beyond CEO. They are not even a king. They are the emperor. Basically, I'm a demiurge. You do as I say, because what I say is the truth. I wrote the fucking Bible. Messenger of water. So the intuition here is knocking on their door. Now how they will respond to that, I don't know. But there is something like a small spirit, or the spirits, especially water elements, possibly trying to reach through this stubborn individual. Will he reciprocate? Is that the word? Yeah. King of Fire, Emperor. This is masculine. Many people like him. They would be like, you know, if you dare to tell him the things I told you today that I see here, they would be like, oh my God, she's so jealous with that guy. She wants him to himself, or he, whatever, you know. That Kirk looks so tired. You'll have me excused for a moment. It's probably a little bit flat, but Don't drink this if you want great skin, by the way. Okay. Ugh. No bubbles. All right. Okay. Okay. If he says something, it might be very short and it will sting you like the tail of a Scorpio. He knows exactly where to sting you also. And he carries a mask. He's not really true him. Now and then when he's been drinking a little bit, bubbles. I can see here he like bubbles, underwater bubbles or things that go down the throat. At that point he might be very playful and fun to be around, but the day after, go back to work. He will keep his mask on, and if there is something in between of you, there's not much to talk about, is it? No. So, High Priestess energy, in this case, this is not a High Priest. This is someone who gives you emotional manipulation and the silent treatment when they want their way. Thank you so much, Libra. Next one, Gemini. So feel free to stick by. There is something coming in for you, Libra. We have 8 of Fire, which is actually something not coming in for you. There is a delay in some kind of news here. So your guy or woman, whatever it is, well, now you know. If you suspected it, if you talked to someone about it, well, now you know. You were right all along. Gemini, let's have some fun and see. What is your person thinking that they wish not to talk about or tell you? Here we go. Someone here have issues with money. They have issues. They have disconnected from Christ consciousness. And they have disconnected from love. There is something regarding justice here that they are not talking about. And when it comes to you, they don't really see. It's like, what they are thinking is that we're done. You and me, we're done. A Gemini, we like to babble, blah, blah, blah. Rising sign here. Gemini, we like to babble. That's why I talk so much and I never stop. Even in my sleep, I talk in my sleep. So this situation is done. That's what they're saying. Because I am investing in something. But truth to be told, they don't know the situation really isn't done, is it? They do have a secret, however. Maybe they are dealing with someone else, or have been dealing with someone else where they now feel they are left hanging in all directions and they are juggling. They are dating 2 people and one of you ain't worthy. So there is one woman here. You could be the same age of the other one or man. They are done with one of you. And the other one here, I'm just going to pretend that's you, my beautiful Gemini, that they do have a very wonderful energy. They seem to come out as someone who is very visual, someone who have the talent to visualize things, express them, express their emotions. His or she is very artistic. They could also have some skills within martial art, and but they're not working right now, and that might be one of the things they're not telling you. I'm not working, and I'm not sure I want to work on this. However, this is your soulmate. So when that one pops up, Sun in Scorpio, you know that the love between you is very, very strong. However, will they admit to that, Gemini? I don't know. But I see you here with my flock. Murder of crows. Bringing you away. Bringing them away. I see them. Actually, I see them moving away from wherever they are, from whatever, you know, wherever they are. They might start taking up a meditation or a yoga class in order to balance themselves, because right now they have issues manifesting things down to the physical world. And so they're not coming out poor. It's not necessarily what I say, but there could be some, actually, well, they could. I get that some of them's been with maybe an older woman or a lady who is good with the coin, and that's why it's been difficult to leave this energy. There is some Capricorn stuff going on here, and there is juggling here. So what they are not telling you is that there is more than just you here. And what they're also not telling you is that I want to conquer the world, maybe travel. When it comes to you, they have a lot of things to say, and they could talk a lot, just like Geminis do. Talk, 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 talk. And even manipulate with, you know, mentally, vocabulary, whatever it is. And I also see them moving away from you when it comes to love. They don't want a commitment. There is a third party here. That's what they're not telling you, Gemini. And what if you have connection with them, they're breadcrumbing you. There is someone else here. There is someone else here. And if you suspected that, well, here's your confirmation. I'm sorry. I'm not saying they don't love you or don't care about you. I just say that, well, you could be the choice, but there is someone else they also consider. You feel me? So you might not be the only choice. They have at least two people to choose between, and you are one of them. And so one of them is going to get what we say in Norway, get the boat, which means, I don't know, breaking up. And the other one is, no, it's like, get this energy that they want to run away with someone. Could be you. Anyway, Aquarius, it is your turn. Oh, dude. Devil. Let's just pretend you have a Capricorn ascendant for now. Well, so what I'm not telling you, well, what they're not telling you is that this is cycle. They are manipulating the truth. They always seem so happy and go lucky, but this is a tyrant. They could work as an apprentice within something because they want power. And because of the way they behave, they are losing a lot of people around them because they are so immature that this is just ridiculous. I hope you're not in love with this individual. That is just a friend, and this friend is now going away. Now, King of Coins in reverse. This is someone who is cheap. They don't want to share. They are toxic. This is my money. They might also have issues with gaming. As you can see here with the coin, Ace of Coins in reverse. I have no intentions of giving you anything. So how did you get mixed into this one? Maybe it's a childhood friend. They think that you betrayed them somehow and they are not over that. And they don't tell you that. That's their little secret. They also feel that the family have betrayed them. Basically everyone have betrayed them, and they are making sure many times that this time I'm going to leave you all, leave you for good. I'm going to disappear because he wants you to say, no, 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 don't go away. Stay with us. We love you. We love you. He's not, this or she, he, it is not going anywhere. They can't detach from you because if they do, they have nothing. This is someone who's got nothing. It's not an emperor. It's not a king. It's nothing. They also carry a secret. However, when someone like this carries a secret, and it's a blabber, you can make sure that it's not going to stay a secret alone. The secret could be that I'm going to run away from you and I'm never going, none of you are going to see me again because none of you love me. This is all about them, me. This is far worse than the guy from Gemini. This is the devil. This is the devil, death, the moon, 10 of swords in reversed, king, or it's a psycho. It's American psycho. Or maybe Chinese or Thai, I don't know. I want to play, I want to have I want to have fun. I want to go and pick up a lady boy in the Nana district. This is, and I want to get myself a trophy wife slash, you know, if you get a lady boy, you get both. So, I don't know. I want to, you know, they see themselves as someone who I'm a winner, you know. This is someone who are just so full of lies, so full of themselves. They couldn't tell the truth, even if it was standing on their nose. I did show the lexicon to someone when I said to someone, this flower is Papaver somniferum, and my guy, this was a Leo, you know, reversed one, full of alcohol, and I would say like, you know, that's not Papaver somniferum because I can see some few hairs on it. And I said, well, they are not completely shaved, just like women, we are not always completely shaved, but we are considered to be hairless. We are not like kitties. Well, and no, these flowers are supposed to be in red. Well, if you have a look in this book, the lexicon, this is how they look like. Can you see the picture, the description? And there is my flower. Well, the lexicon is wrong. So they see themselves as the winner, and what they are not telling you is that, well, they are breadcrumbing you just to keep you. This is someone who keep many connections everywhere, and they think everyone loves them. No, V, they don't. Whoever, you know who you are, V, someone starting with a V, they don't love you. They don't. Trust me. You need to change. The only one who loves you are angelic people coming down to this earth, and God. And maybe your mom loves you too, but yeah. So, soulmate, reversed, you don't even care about the closest ones. looking back, reminiscing and thinking everything was much better when I was a child. So something happened, I believe, when they were children. If you are waiting for them to come in with a love offer or love proposition because they come out as so seductive, as in the devil, well, they ain't. They're not going to give you one single fucking thing. The most generous thing I got from someone I met once, I had given them treasures from the ceiling and up to the roof, and in return I was given an old towel, and it was this small, and I was told that take good care of it because the value is exceptional. And at that point they would kind of raise in vibration because now they've been such a generous individual. Wow, thank you for that little towel, my friend. I'll take good care of it after I washed the floor, washed your car, your engine, and all the cow shit that surrounds your country. And then I'll wash the toilet and then consider it as a goodbye, thank you, goodbye gift. So another thing they ain't telling you is that they really plan on leaving, and they might pull it off. And when they leave, it's because they realize that absolutely everyone hates them. And this love, this world is all about love. There's no inspiration here, but when they leave, sorry, this is you. So you're not inspired by this individual. I see you're not impressed by this individual. You're on to their shit. They're making a lot of drama behind your back, but I see something for you to celebrate. All right? And that drama, well, you might feel that you're being ditched somehow. Maybe this is someone who, this is because you yourself have such a low self-esteem that this is what you get, and you take what you can get. After all, he or she is so hot. However, if you go for this, you're not going to grow. Well, you're certainly going to need a diet because that energy is going to accumulate. But in the long run, you will do very well for yourself if you take care of yourself. And remember that you truly are beautiful, and whatever they say about you is it's worthless piece of shit kind of poetry. This individual is nobody, is nothing. But here you are coming out as the king of wands. Looking like a lady, but there's a lot of lady boys here. It's completely normal. But you are going to need some strength in order to move on, because you will have this individual up there, and because I suspect that this is kind of a psycho, they might follow you, and you will probably hear from them again, and it's like, why aren't you talking to me, and blah 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 blah. Well, that's because you're a hoe and I don't like you anymore. Leave me, get out of my life right now, goodbye. So that will be the what they are not telling you for today. I hope that this helps. I hear someone say, I hope this resonates a little bit, everything, all of it. It's not like criticizing that, but if something is really shitty, you don't really want that to resonate with someone, do you? So hopefully it does not resonate, but if it does, I hope it helps. Thank you so much. I'm Raven, and hopefully I'll catch you on the flip side. Namaste.